Here's what the Dubb affiliate program is. It is an opportunity for you to earn recurring payouts from Dubb subscriptions from people in your network. So this means you can be what we call like actively selling Dubb, which we'll give you a few examples of, or it can be even just using Dubb in your regular business communications and not doing actually any active marketing. It can be a very passive thing as well. So we'll give you some examples of each of these, but the idea is that you're able to earn recurring affiliate commissions from the use of Dubb in a very automatic or manual way. So the program works by a couple of pieces. There are, of course, your manually generated affiliate links. Here is the Dubb affiliate program. It starts just a simple form here, earn.dubb.com. So this is a required step. Make sure you fill out your information here and click sign up. Now, once you are in, you're going to have access to an affiliate dashboard with your affiliate link here. So this is a link, just like maybe any other affiliate program, if you've seen, where you can directly share this link with people. You can instruct people to click here to sign up. You can also put the link behind call to action buttons, like the ones you'll see here. Check out Dubb or sign up for Dubb or send videos of your own, right? You can put your affiliate link behind a button just like that, and it can be right below all of your videos. So this is the link you'll need to set up here, and just be aware you'll want this to match the link here inside of your Dubb dashboard and your affiliate URL, because this is the one that's getting dropped on people's browsers through the cookie when they see your videos. So this is the first step, making sure you sign up to earn.dubb.com, making sure your URL is there. This is the manual way of sharing your link, right? You would give someone access to this, put it behind a button, say, click here, sign up for Dubb. That's where you would use this URL for. There is also another option here, which is a downline. We have recently offered this where if you guys plans on bringing people onto Dubb, you would share this link with them here. So there's two different pieces there. If you plan on recruiting affiliates, then you would use this link here. There is only 2 levels, so it's not, true MLM. That's a little off there. It's just 1 level. So there's not, multi-level. It's just 2 levels. So affiliate, your main thing, and then 1 level below. So there are those 2 different links there. So if you plan on recruiting more people that you think will sell Dubb, then you would use the affiliate recruiting link here. So there's 2 different links there for 2 different activities. The one that will get dropped onto their browser automatically is your standard affiliate link here. So this is a higher recurring affiliate payout than the sub level. So this is the one you'd want most people to click. So automatically dropped every time somebody sees a video, as well as when they click your link there. Of course, it's the same thing. The cookie's being dropped onto their browser. When they go to sign up, they will get credit there. So this is the first piece, is what is the program? 30% recurring revenue on subscriptions. Now, there are also, as Ruben said, maybe a couple caveats with that, depending on your level of activity in the close of the sale. Typically for individuals, you'll be getting that 30% recurring piece. So as I mentioned, any individual that signs up from your thing and they go and subscribe to Dubb, you are eligible for 30% of that recurring. Now, if it is a team situation where there are more users, 5, 10, or however many groups of users, and you have not been active in the selling of that, meaning you didn't prospect or bring them in and basically set them up to sell. If it was just something passive and we utilize all of our resources to demonstrate and onboard and train and create their assets, then that would be a 10% model in that asset or in that avenue. So 30% recurring on individuals and people that you've closed. Like if you meet an organization and you say, hey guys, you trust me, I'm going to sell you Dubb, you should buy Dubb, and the organization signs up, in an instance like that, you'd be eligible for 30%. However, like I said, if we are using our resources here to sell, onboard, close, train, and build up, then that would be a 10% model for you guys. So that's also, just be aware of those 2 different differences depending on the size of the team. For all individuals, that'll be a 30% automatic recurring for you guys in your program, whether they're clicking the link or seeing a page, or you're telling them, hey, click my link, you should buy it now, whatever that sales process there for individuals. Okay. So that's the program, 30%, 10% splits on teams and opportunities you didn't actively close, and then payouts. So we're doing payouts monthly. So whatever you have earned, we will be doing the following month, right? We got to make sure that they pay their bill and everything's good to go. And then the following month, you would earn payout for earnings of the previous month. So payouts are happening monthly, but of course, like I said, it's just a 30-day window or whatever you get. You say January 1st, they signed up, you would get paid for that the following month, not the end of January, but the end of February.
And another thing that's also a possibility is the payout amount can be applied to your account on Dubb. So that could be used for upgrades, for additional team members, for the automation feature, more contacts. things like this. So you will be given the option at the point of payout if you want to apply the funds to your account or if you want a cash payout.
Correct. So we do offer some benefit for redeeming things as credit on your account for like your monthly subscription, automations, add-ons, as Ruben mentioned. And there is also a payout threshold of, I think it's 200 for payouts. So there is a payout threshold. So if it's below that limit, you would not be eligible for a cash payout. You can, hold on to it or whatever until it builds up to that amount, but would not be eligible for a cash payout below that 200 threshold. So if it's like $100 or 150 or $50 or something like that, you would only be able to redeem that as a credit applicable to your account at that time. You can hold on to it and build it up.
The way that we structured the affiliate program was to do exactly what Darius is talking about, which is to accommodate people both in I'm using Dubb for my own business perspective, and also I want to actively promote Dubb. And of course, both of those combined. And here's what we mean by that. By sharing a Dubb video, and you're assuming that you're connected to the affiliate program, what happens is that when you send that video out, there are certain links. You can make them more hidden than not. Like there's a link in the footer, or if someone just even goes to Dubb, at that point, if there is a registration and ultimately a subscription, you will get a payout on that. So that idea of passive selling of Dubb just means use Dubb, send Dubb videos to sell your existing business. And if people sign up because they want to sell their business in the same way that you are yours using Dubb, you will get a payout. So that's the passive. And then the active one is some of the things that we always talking about, which are webinars like this one, promoting case studies, success stories, social posts, email marketing, hosting live videos, videos for YouTube, blog posts, SEO, any type of traditional marketing campaigns that you can do for a business, you can also do for an affiliate program. The only caveat I think that we have in our affiliate program that I can think of off the top of my head is that you can't buy the Dubb name when buying ads. That's just one thing that most marketers are not going to let you do, because it's just going to compete with us, and that's just not really good for anyone. So Darius, I think you have a couple of things to say. I can't wait to see.
Here we go. Let's talk about different ways that people are selling Dubb. We actually have a few different examples here. Ruben kind of touched on this when I was pulling up the affiliate account. This is the piece where we're talking about different ways that affiliates are currently succeeding with Dubb. So Ruben mentioned there's a very active way of selling Dubb, which we have a couple examples here of some very close friends of ours. This one is our friend Paige with Kismet Ideas. And so here's an example, a section on her website where she is actively selling Dubb. You can see here's a video she's produced for Dubb. She has copy, she has buttons. So she has a complete section of her site designated for selling Dubb. Here is another example of another partner of ours where they have a complete program here. You can see he's done a lot of work, videos, tons of copy, assets here. And then so these are two examples of actively selling Dubb by itself, right? It's like they have their own businesses and their own things going on, but they have an active role in selling Dubb to their connections and contacts and traffic and audiences. So that is one example there. We have a very good friend of ours. We actually just did a webinar with Roberto Monaco, great affiliate partner of ours as well. And so what he does is something similar to this, where his business uses Dubb every day. So of course, part of using Dubb every day is, by the way, if you want a tool like this, you should check out Dubb. I use it this way. So again, he's doing his own business with his own purposes and intents, but part of that is Dubb. It's really similar to what Paige has here, where she has her own products and services, her own plan, and then Dubb is a big part of that. So these are ways that people have integrated Dubb into their business. And forgive me if I left you out here. I know we had a couple other partners on here, Lynn and a few others that have some really great programs as well. So forgive me if I'm leaving out your example here. We're just throwing out a couple examples that were readily available. So these are some examples of people that have integrated Dubb and the selling and teaching of Dubb into their business, because part of using Dubb as a service is actually learning how to use video marketing, video messaging. And so typically, along with the service itself, along with the technology, many people find a lot of value in some support and training and consulting and things like that. So a few of our affiliates have actually taken it upon themselves, like I said, Paige here and Lynn, where they actually offer services related to Dubb. Like, here's how to use Dubb to get more business, close more deals, things like that. So that is an incorporation as well, where they're actually using Dubb to sell like a course or a module, if you will, along with video. So separate pieces, right? So our friend here with the partner, the other landing page, they're selling Dubb as the service. Here's the Dubb tool. We're going to show you how it's done. And then similarly here, where it's a part of their business and it's like a course or a module that they're selling.
And this is actually an example of, with the permission of Roberto, this is Roberto's Dubb dashboard. So you can see how active he is using Dubb. He's now created 1,800 videos, almost 6,000 total views, almost 500 contacts, almost 700 CTA clicks. He's built a phenomenal business as a coach, as a speaker, as a consultant, as a guide, really. And Dubb is at the forefront of his stack. So we encourage people, as mentioned, to use Dubb in your day-to-day communication. Dubb can be used in conjunction with email, SMS, phone calls, Zoom. That's what it's made for. It's an asynchronous video communication platform. But by sending videos like this, you will drive recurring revenue when people do sign up for Dubb. So we actually have some screenshots, which we'll be showing soon on some actual payouts, just some social proof. We like to do that of what it looks like to actually earn those checks of, in the thousands. That's meaningful revenue. It can pay rent, it can pay a mortgage on a recurring basis. So we're all about that. We're here to support that.
Yeah. So, I mean, actually, here we go. Let's go ahead and show some of these success stories here. So we have people earning, let me see here.
And then please note some of these, we've blurred out some of the contact information just for privacy issues, but we did receive permission to share information like this. So
yeah, here you go. Seven grand they got here in December. And as well as another one here with a couple thousand here. Let me see. And then another one, several thousand in payouts there. So these are, as I mentioned, recurring. A lot of those too, if they're annual, you will only be getting the recurring annually. So if you have a bunch of people sign up in 1 month, you'll get that payout again next year when they renew. If it's monthly,
this right here, what we're looking at right here, this is actually, I would consider this a passive sale, because what's happening for this affiliate is what they're doing is they're selling their own business. They have a coaching consulting business. That's what they're selling. But by using Dubb to sell that business, people are also signing up for Dubb because they're impressed with how this person is communicating with them. So this is actually interesting, because that's rent or even a mortgage in some places. And that's just a recurring passive income stream. So can you imagine what would happen if this were to be turned into an active stream? You could add some zeros on these numbers.
Absolutely. So that's the idea there is we want to make it real for you guys. See, people are earning, several thousands of dollars in payouts there. And again, they're not, this isn't their full-time job. They're not doing that as like a daily thing. They're just doing their regular business operations using Dubb in what they're doing. That's the two examples here that we've shared with you. So didn't give any kind of proprietary information. So like, as I mentioned, some people do have their own strategies and things that they have, for themselves. And so these are just affiliates that are using their own businesses, and Dubb is part of that. So just two examples there of some very passive activities.
And then Darius, if you could go back to the other screenshot, I'll give a little bit of context on that one, the 6,000 some payout. So this is a screenshot of a payout, and we want to be very transparent about what this was from. This was from one webinar that drove this amount of revenue right here.
Yeah.
There was hundreds of people on this webinar, if I'm not mistaken. Darius, I think you know the numbers better than me.
Yeah. I think there was 200 plus people on the webinar, and it was a great event. It was probably one of our more successful single events, if you will. And and
what's interesting about this is that the sale on this was Pro Plus, which is the $99 a month plan, which is basically it's got the whole thing. It's got pro account management, it's got automation, a couple other features. So it's definitely a premium price point. And I think that the key to this success was actually having a niche audience. It was not going broad. This was catered to attorneys, just so that everyone knows. This was catered to attorneys.
We have a partner who's, I'm sorry, go ahead, Ruben.
Yeah. And I was going to say, what's interesting about this is that there's two things. Number one is that's a focused audience. It's one group of people. They're suffering from some problem, and Dubb helped them solve that problem with video communication. The second thing is that these folks are investing in themselves. It's so important to cater to market to marketers that want to invest in themselves, because folks that don't necessarily want to invest in themselves, to pay that $40 a month, to pay that $99 a month, they're probably not going to be a good fit. Those folks might be using more kind of free services, or a little bit more price sensitive, where it might be frankly a waste of time to try to get them to pull that credit card out, because that's just not where their mindset is. Respect to them, no judgment, no issues with that, totally get that. But at the same time, by catering to people that do want to invest in themselves, instead of selling to 100 people, you sell to 5 people, but those 5 people have such a higher chance converting. So something to think about here.
Exactly. Specificity and audience is all things to keep in mind here. So, all right, we've shared some kind of strategies, very actively selling or passively selling, kind of integrated with your business, as well as some success stories here. So now let's talk about how we can help you sell. So we just mentioned an event that we hosted here with our partner. We're open to this. If you guys can show that we have some traffic and you guys need some help here in front of a broader audience, then we can potentially lend you some resource here from our leadership. We can do a co-hosted webinar, something like we did here. The other thing is, if you guys, we have tons of case studies, we have tons and tons of YouTube videos, documentation, competitor comparisons. So anything you guys need in terms of helping you, like say for example, we have a competitor, or everyone have heard of Loom, right? Like, oh, what's Loom? Oh, Dubb's similar to Loom. And then you can show them, here's a Dubb versus Loom video, and you can see all the really cool things that Dubb does versus what Loom does. So just an example of one of those things. Any competitor we're dealing with, we have content out there for you. So if someone's giving you a thing, oh, well, we were looking at this and we're talking to these people, and you're like, oh, well, you should definitely talk to them then, and here's why it's better for XYZ reasons. So anything you guys need help with in terms, like I said, case study, industry specific information, we will probably have some resource for you. So feel free to either reach out to us or search through our content here. We're going to do a better job of curating some of these things in your affiliate asset dashboard, if you will. So right here, you can see there's a couple kind of little promo videos, and we'll be able to add more assets in here for you. So more videos, more content in a little bit curated way, so you don't have to dig so deep. So we'll be building this out there. And then, of course, if you need anything like immediate, you're like, hey, I need something to show someone that, just reach out to us, me particularly, and I'll be able to hand you that asset same day.
Another thing that we can show here is the YouTube support, the Dubb support channel. And the reason why this is a really valuable resource is because these videos we've been accumulating, we've been recording and sharing these videos for years now. We've been building out support articles, showing how things are working, all of our integrations. We're constantly evolving the platform. We enhanced our Salesforce integration, we enhanced our local integration. By the way, those enterprise marketing systems, the people that are using Salesforce and Aloka and Pardot and Marketo, they are absolutely phenomenal people to be using Dubb because of two reasons. Number one is because it adds video to that whole equation. But number two is those people are definitely investing in themselves, because those platforms are not cheap. They're in the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month. So that those folks, work for companies at organizations that do want to invest into their technology, into their staff to see more results. The thing I was also going to say about our YouTube channel is that we encourage you to grab these videos. If you want to download any of these videos, it could be a webinar video, it could be a support video. There's some great, I see right here on the screen how to download your Dubb videos and video replies. All of these types of support videos, you're welcome to download these videos. There's a couple of third-party apps that allow you to download videos from YouTube. You can just Google download YouTube videos and you'll probably get several dozen.
Wouldn't they just upload it to their Dubb account?
What's that?
Wouldn't they just upload them to their Dubb account?
Yeah.
Like if you, by the way, if you want to share any of these videos, just grab the URL and then put it into Dubb, right? We have a direct sync with YouTube there. So you can take any video from anywhere and upload it right there, and then share it in a playlist, share it, as another CTA, anything like that. So this is your guys' sandbox and library of content as well. Webinars in here, right? Like there's always some industry specific stuff in here. Just hit the search button and type in what you're looking for. We got 400 plus videos in here. So probably find something for you on target.
Great. And then just a quick heads up, in about 4 minutes, we're going to be inviting Paige. Paige, hopefully you're prepared. And just a couple of minutes, we'd love to have you share your story. I'd love to hear about your success using the Dubb platform with your clients, with the affiliate program. It'd be so good to kind of understand how you've built out a really great sequence. What I think Paige is, maybe we could pull up the Paige's website. I think we shared that.
Yeah, we did.
I can share my screen. Yeah, so this is a great example. If you go to Tools for Bosses, And then if you click on best video marketing software, this is a great example on how to build a library. But I think what's more interesting than even this is what Paige can show us behind the scenes, which is a phenomenal library of educational materials for how to use Dubb and really how to do, honestly, things that we just don't really do. We're a software platform. We guide people on how to use the technology. We host webinars. We provide as much support as possible. But taking it to the next level is where you might consider, getting a coach. And there's some great coaches. You could become a coach. You can use a coach. As they say in coaching, all you have to be is 30 to 60 minutes ahead of your clients to be able to educate them, because no one's an expert. We're all students here, so we're all learning this. We are pages. We all are together. So another potential person that we'd love to bring to the stage, if you're interested, Rob, if you'd like to join the stage, we'd love to have you. Just give us a ping in the chat and we'll kind of bring you on stage. So yeah, just stay tuned for a couple of guests here that will be joining us.
Very cool. All right, so here, while we're waiting there, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a question or two. I see we got a question or two in the chat. So hey Lynn, hey everyone. There you go. Thank you, Ina, for clarifying the thresholds, 200 and up. Okay, and then Scott, can we do a webinar very similar to this one? Yeah, like I said, as long as we have a little audience for us, we have an invitation, you have some audience you want to bring in and present in front of, just reach out to me and we can help organize that, or I can help organize it with you and make sure that we have opportunity there. So also for things like demonstrations, like if you have, the VP of sales or the CEO of some company that has 10, 20 salespeople and you're like, look, I really want to get a piece of this and I know they could use the help or use the service, but I don't feel confident, trying to sell it to them. Bring the conversation and you can use me as a resource, and then we can pilot it from there together. So absolutely, whatever you guys need from us, we are your resource, your partners. We like to think of you guys as our little part-time sales army, right? You guys, we're on the same team here. So whatever you need support with, just reach out. Ask some other people in here, like Paige and Lynn, for example, have had a ton of great feature suggestions, because they have people that they're coaching and their clients have questions like, hey, what about this thing? Or what about that thing? And it happens. And it's awesome because we build that stuff. You can ask really quick. And so these are where many of our feature suggestions and things like that come from. So like I said, you guys are our closest circle in terms of our users, in terms of where our stuff's coming from. So you guys are really valuable to us, and I want to make sure that anything you need, any part of the way, we'll get you taken care of. So here we go. I think we got Paige with us.
Hello.
Hello, Paige.
Can you see my video? Where do I turn that on?
Here, we got to make you a host, actually, because I think there's some setting in this particular webinar that disabled.
Oh, okay. I think I clicked allow to talk, but that's just talk. That's
Ruben, you're the host. You have to make.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So
I made you the host. So
okay. So,
normally we do webinars often, and something happened with the settings with this one, guys. So bear with us here for a second.
Okay, got it. So
make co-host or something.
Okay, so I think I did it, but yeah, why don't you, Paige, if you could start with us, give us a couple of minutes, and we'll bring in the video feed just momentarily.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, I'm grateful to be here. I found out about Dubb, I guess, around 2 years ago, and it's totally changed my entire life. Honestly, it became the simplest way for me to make sales in my own business. So in 2013, I started Kismet Ideas, and we've primarily done website design, sales funnel design, graphic design. And in 2020, I started moving more into group coaching programs and consulting other business owners on how to use video to fill their sales pipeline. I think this is going to let me turn my video on now. So hey everybody, what has happened? So I started using Dubb just for my own self, and I started landing more web design clients. Oh, hey Leah, what's up? You were just on my training yesterday. And I realized that the tool was so easy to promote because it took away all the confusion that is out there in the marketplace around creating these really complex funnels. and sales funnels started to take on like an entire vocabulary that was about a dictionary long, and you had to piecemeal 10, 15 softwares together. And I just realized I was actually making more sales with more ease by just being myself and showing up on video. So some of the things I do now is I teach the things that I'm passionate about, which is software. So so I teach a little bit about Dubb. If Ruben, if you and Darius are open to it, I can screen share something that I think might kind of like give somebody some insights.
Yeah,
Let's
that'd be
do it.
great.
Yeah, you're co-host.
You're
I think you
welcome.
should have screen share permission. If not, let me know. I'll make you host.
Let's check it out.
There
So
you go.
here's actually a slide deck presentation of a training I did yesterday. And really, what I want to encourage you with is that you, and I think they kind of mentioned it, you might not actually be training on Dubb like I am. I am training on video outreach, but you can weave in your own services when you actually describe Dubb. So one of the videos they showed you on my homepage is actually right here as well on a Dubb landing page. And the really cool thing that I did was this was I did a demo walkthrough. Let me make sure that this is like muted. But I did should be muted. I did a demo walkthrough of
Keeps
the
unmuting.
actual, it's not muting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did a demo walkthrough of the actual software and did that really quick. And then I did a quick screen share presentation of exactly what the possibilities of Dubb are that a lot of people don't really know. And then I was able to make quite a few calls to action. So this is worth thinking about is how do you add value like this, showing somebody this software Dubb that can really change their business and then still promote your business with just like kind of a beautiful ease and flow. So by the time I had done the demo and walked through the possibilities and got to the end, I did a couple of things here. I kind of left an open loop for people. It's only a 10-minute video, but I said, if you stick around to the end of this video, I will give you a free gift. So I have my own recorded version of basically how to get started with Dubb in 30 minutes. You can see I kind of drew on my screen. So I share with people like how to get their preset for their landing page set up in the quickest way possible. And that's my free gift to them. And I basically tell them all of this is possible using Dubb. And so I take opportunity here to get them to sign up for Dubb, and then they can also join to be part of my affiliate team. I don't know if you talked about that yet, but I just found out that there's 2-tier possibilities. Yep. So I have my own unique link here that people can sign up under me, and then that's their free gift. And this now is an opportunity to bring people into my coaching program. So of course, at the end here, I get to say, you know, if you only need the software, if you only want the tech and you want to go get started, I've given you a gift. It's a quick start like tutorial. And if you want more than that, if you want strategy behind what you're doing and you want accountability and you want coaching, then check out the free training I have below. Because a lot of what I do is combining storytelling with the actual process of creating video pipelines. So you'll see that the cool thing is you guys might be starting from scratch or you might have a ton of stuff, but if you just keep going, like if you just look at my stats 2 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, 14 minutes ago, an hour ago, 8 hours ago, 19 hours, this stuff works in your sleep in a way that social media posts don't sometimes, because oftentimes it's like always about keeping up with the algorithm. But I want to share with you something that I think will be pretty eye-opening. And you guys stop me if I'm going too far, but I do want to share this. My Instagram, my link, and I know that these guys just launched the new bio link for Dubb. This is actually kind of legacy predating this new functionality. This is just a simple Dubb link. So you'll see here, like I have really average engagement, and sometimes I go weeks without posting a new post. But because of the way Instagram works, it will sometimes offer up my profile and random people will find it and they'll click here. So I kind of call this my video tree or my tree house. And this then leads into different elements and different aspects of what I'm doing. So part of how people are even seeing this is because they're finding this treehouse hub and then they're coming through the process of these different Dubb links. So I hope
cool.
that was useful for you guys, because you can see now that if they click back here, this goes to the exact same place we were just at. And I'm
Yep.
starting to see it really as this tree, these different branches of a tree that they just create little armies for you while you're sleeping. There's no other tool that does this. And that's what's so exciting. And yeah, so thank you all for inviting me to
So
present.
awesome.
If I can help
Absolutely.
anybody on the strategy and on storytelling, just let me know. Check out kismetideas.com. Connect with these guys. They can connect you to me. I'd love to let me know
Awesome.
if you have any other questions or anything. Yeah. Thanks for letting me
Yeah,
share.
thank you so
Thank you
much for
so
that,
much.
Paige. I shared the link to your Dubb video on the Zoom chat here. So if anyone would like to go and check out that video, give it a watch. We encourage you. There is a free gift on that. So just grab that, fill out the form. Paige is one of a phenomenal coach, consultant, guide. She's actually featured on dubb.com/coaches. And we encourage you to connect with her. She has a phenomenal program. I have learned a lot from just connecting with Paige and our various calls and combos. So we've actually, another thing that I really appreciate about you, Paige, is that you bring us ideas on how to evolve the user experience. You know, just the other day, I had a really positive experience with you about working on a new feature idea, and that was really, really exciting for me. And you know, we encourage people to bring us ideas on how to evolve and how to make Dubb just overall a better experience, a better platform for everyone. So, you know, one of the things that I think is really fortunate about us, all of us here, is that we can sell something and we can use that same thing to market what we're doing. Like, to be able to market the product that you're also selling in this capacity is really exciting. So
Yeah. Yeah. I almost want to speak to that a little bit as well because it can
yeah,
feel kind of
please.
meta.
Yeah,
Because I'm
absolutely. We have, yeah, absolutely. By at 11:40 a.m., we're actually going to bring on Lynn on stage. So yeah,
nice.
take a couple of minutes here. And then Darius, if you could make her a co-host in
Yep.
about 2 minutes or so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Actually, Lynn and I are working together. It was Lynn Schuessler Williams. We're actually working together as well on
Yep.
coaching. But I just want to say this for anybody who's listening who might be in a coaching or consulting space. It feels meta because I'm teaching people how to do video outreach. So I'm already teaching people how to use Dubb within my coaching program. But imagine you coached on financial wellness or getting out of debt. You could still add value by saying, hey, here's this tool I use to generate sales in my business, to communicate more with other people. And if you're targeting business owners, for instance, you've just added value to their life. And then you can bridge the gap and make your own offer for your own coaching service. So that's all I have. But yeah,
Very cool.
I'm just grateful to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Paige. The thing here is it's ideas, guys. It's ideas, right? Like, there's so many applications for using it. Like, another thing is, if you ever are posting on social, in the comments, it's just like on a bio link, right? Or on the link in bio, like on her Instagram there, the link in the bio. In the same thing, in social posts, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, right there in the first comments should be a link to a video, which is like, thank you so much for engaging with my content. I'm glad you like that. Sign up for more here, or join my newsletter, or book a time, whatever that kind of call to action engagement that you're looking for from social posts. And then, of course, if they like the Dubb video thing, then there's that opportunity where as well. So just literally countless opportunities to use Dubb videos and to generate revenue, as she said, in a very passive way. So awesome. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring you on, Lynn, here. We're going to make you first to a panelist, and then I will make you a co-host. Here we go. Or make co-host. Yes. And there you go. And you should be able to turn your camera on there too, Lynn. There we go. Awesome.
Hi.
Welcome. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Good to have you.
Thanks. Good to be here. You know, I found out about Dubb when I went to a networking event that I didn't want to go to. There's a clue. Always go when you don't want to. And there was this amazing woman there talking about the easiest way to market your business, and that was Paige. And I was so inspired because I'm a sales coach, and I was teaching virtual networking in the middle of the pandemic to about 70 people, all of whom were hitting a wall when it came to follow-up. And Paige just laid out, like, here's the easy way to do it. Here's the authentic way to show up as you. Here's the way to have even a simple CRM to keep track of it all. And I instantly knew this was the answer for all those networkers with follow-up. And so I signed up for Paige's program on the spot practically and have been really excited and so excited to work with her and Kismet on her next go round of this. So yeah.
Awesome. And then tell us a little bit, you've had some pretty good success with bringing on some students of your own, right? I think you have your own whole coaching program that you had with the Follow-Up Pro, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I use it. I'm a great example of what you were saying earlier about use it in your business, use it to promote what you do, and then bring people to it. And of course, I'm teaching it too as part of sales, but it is mostly people who network, who see mine. And like Paige's example in the Instagram bio, I have a similar link, pre-bio link available through Dubb that I use when I go to networking events and they say, put your contact information in the chat. I simply put a Dubb link that says, meet Lynn. And it has completely changed the engagement from networking events. I book people who I don't even know I met at a networking event for conversations because they're like, what was that? So people want to know and they reach out and that's all it takes. And then my students become affiliates because everyone is saying to them, what is that? And so I tell them to become Dubb affiliates and then refer them to me to learn it. And I don't have to I don't have to create an affiliate. I just let them have the Dubb affiliate. And it's just a great win-win.
Absolutely. I think it was actually Lynn that pointed out the MLM feature. She's like, hey, look, this stuff's in here. Can we turn this stuff on? And we're like,
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Let's do that.
People to go into that.
Let's give you guys every piece of anything that we can give you to help you be successful here. So that's exactly two really great examples here. Like the feature suggestion from Paige that we're always building this stuff. Lynn as well. We get a ton of feature suggestions and all this stuff. It's all very, very important to both your guys' success and ours. And so we love to be a synergistic kind of team here and make sure that everything's in alignment. So for you guys, continued success is keep them coming, right? Keep these feature suggestions, things like that coming. Questions, comments, or needing help, right? Like, hey, I'm gonna bring this thing to 30 people and I want some, how should I do it? We're here to support with things like that. So just so you know. All right, let's see here. Ruben, any other guests that want to come on?
Yeah, I wanted to bring Rob on the stage. He didn't. I don't know if he's available though, because he wasn't able to respond back to my chat. So that's okay. Can you all see my screen right now?
Yep.
So one of the features that I wanted to showcase, Lynn, you mentioned conferences, and it's amazing because the world is opening up. We're all seeing it in front of our eyes. A lot of us are getting the vaccine and we're all in line to get it. And, within a month, a lot of this will be behind us, right? I don't want to say anything politically incorrect here, but we all see that hope. We all see that light at the end of the tunnel here of going back to the real world, going to conferences, going to meetings. If you're in real estate, having open houses, getting the handshakes going, or if not, using the QR code feature. And I'd like to just very quickly show a demo of that. So this is actually a video that promotes our online summit, Action. You can learn more about that at dubb.com/action. But what's interesting about this QR feature is that every single video now created on Dubb has an associated QR code with it. So if you just click on, there's a couple of ways you can get that by clicking on that little QR code icon here, or clicking on share and send, and then going into this last tab. And what's really interesting is if everyone could just take their phone right now and just open up your camera, Android, Apple, and just scan this right here. Scan this video. And what this is going to do is that
he just means point your camera at it. Nothing fancy. Literally just open the app. I was so surprised by this. I was like, you don't have to do anything. No, you just open your camera and point it at it, and that's it. And it'll say,
so if anyone's been to a restaurant in the last 6 months, you guys will know this feature now. But it's just a simple link, and it's going to forward then to the video, to the Dubb video. So where as affiliates can we use this? So conferences, business cards. Right behind me, I have to show this. I have a stack of business cards here. Let me just stop sharing my screen here. I have this, whoa, I have this stack of business cards here, and I don't know why I still, this, obviously they're a year old, but collecting these business cards, which one day we're going to be doing very soon, this idea of getting a business card, how actionable is it truly? We take someone's business card, we give them our business card. What happens? Where do those go? They come back from the conference, then come back from the meeting, it ends up in their pocket, ends up in the wash, ends up in the trash can, who knows? The idea here, though, is instead of living within the print realm, it's to actually take your QR code and to say, what, let's connect on LinkedIn and check out my Dubb video, get it in your browser, leave a bookmark, email it to yourself, and then watch that and feel connected to me, a day from now or a week from now. And then act, fill out a form, book a time in my calendar, engage with me on social media. By getting that digital realm going through QR codes, I think it's a phenomenal opportunity. And there's an unlimited amount of potential here when it comes to creating videos using QR codes, just getting them to use them in the real world. So stay tuned for more information about that. Just an idea.
I was in awe because I even learned something today listening to Paige and some of her ideas. It was awesome. I actually just hopped in already and changed some of my CTAs and added some because some of her ideas. And this is the whole idea of collaborating together as a team, is the sharing of ideas and just collaborating together on making, number one, making the product even better, but also in sharing our experiences and how we can make each other better. So it's pretty awesome. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I think, Rob, we have a kind of partnership. We're going to go after a certain group of people, right? And so this is what I was saying is, us as a team, we will contribute whatever resources you have. Like, I'm not going to tell everyone our what we have planned, but I will say that if you guys have any kind of industry persona thing you're pursuing, and you're like, hey, you know what, I have a big network in the, like, let's say Legal Shield, like Lynn had some Legal Shield contacts, or I have some big network opportunities in here, and I need some support. Here's what I'm imagining, right? We can do a webinar like what Scott here suggested. Can we do a webinar? Absolutely. So if you guys need support here, like Rob is an example of here, we're going to be producing some things together, right? We're going to work together to help him bring in some big deals. And we want, is an example here is he can be a testament to that, is that we are here as a partner to provide whatever you guys are going to need along the way.
100%. My only recommendation to the team here is, if you the more focused and targeted you can be with an industry niche or vertical, especially with your expertise, or if you have any expertise in any industry, really, there's always an opportunity, because any business owner, anyone who's in sales, anyone can utilize this platform, not only on the front end for prospecting, but also in every aspect of your business, from the follow-up to the client experience, your customer service team. This is another great way to sell, potentially sell a business on, getting them to use the platform with their customer service team to engage with their current clients. There's so many amazing ideas and so many places you can go. And then the other thing is leveraging LinkedIn, especially if you're doing B2B. It's wide open, and I get questions all the time. Like today, I have 3 messages just on Facebook alone of people who I've engaged with certain groups, and just added value to those groups. And I was talking about video and engaging with people on video marketing and doing prospecting. I get message every day now, just like, hey, I want to know more about what you're doing. And I'd love to learn. So now I'm thinking about doing workshops, and Paige gave some great ideas too about just, getting more resources out there to people to help them with the platform too. That's also important.
Absolutely. And like I said, if you guys, if we need, like, ping us, right? Like, hey, you guys, I want to approach this vertical. Do you guys have any data or anything I can use as a resource here? And if we realize we have a blind spot or something, like a gap, then we'll go and collect something. We'll go and build something, research. We'll give you some leverage there. So, like I said, we're here. We're your partners. You guys are. We're on the same team. One big happy sales family. So, if you guys also, there you go. Ruben tossed in the case study form there. If you guys, have any clients you want to bring in, or want to submit something yourself, want to submit your own success story here, I think we've probably sent it to a handful of you guys already. But please feel free to take advantage of that. There's a little case study form you'll be featured on the website, and stuff like that. So,
Thanks so much, Rob.
Thank you.
Okay, let me see. I think we're going to jump into Q&A now, guys. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, we're going to jump in straight into Q&A. All right, let's do it. Keith, yes, it will be available on replay. I'm even recording the questions here. Larry, if a new customer becomes an affiliate, do they transition to a sub account under my affiliate link? That is a great question. I will have to look at that. I don't believe so. I think you would have to actively recruit them as an affiliate to take advantage of the sub layer beneath them. Affiliate recruitment would not be as passive. So you would, unless you're sharing that affiliate recruitment link and they're signing up through there, then that would be added to your sub level. But if it's just your general link, then they would not automatically be recruited as a sub affiliate. So
yeah, and our affiliate program is powered by our partner Tapfiliate. So if you have any questions on how their technology is used with respect to things like that, we encourage you to just Google Tapfiliate and then whatever your question is. We did not develop that system in-house. That's completely outsourced and third party. Tapfiliate.com.
Correct. Okay, we got Keith here. So 100 accumulated cash can be applied to the account before reaching the 200. Sorry, yeah, 200 was the correct amount. Yes, if you get any amount less than $200, you can apply that to your account, add-on, subscriptions, wherever you need to apply it to. Ruben, do we offer some type of incentive for redeeming as a thing? I don't remember. I thought we did, right?
There's some rules that we'll go ahead and make sure that we share in a link in this chat. I don't want to misquote them, so I'll get them shared in this chat.
So we do offer some incentive though, guys, for redeeming as credit or automations, or applying it to a subscription. There are some additional incentives there. So okay, we'll follow up here after this call. Lynn, you said the payout on the regular link is higher than the recruiting link. What is the payout percentage of the recruiting? So the recruiting, the sub layer, I believe is 5%. So it's 30, 10, and 5 for sub layers. I believe that's the way it automatically works in there. So sub layers are 5%. Rob, does the pixel tracking work when anyone clicks on your videos we send during prospecting? Then the person goes to the Dubb site, or just when they click on a CTA button? Great question. So the answer is both. Yes. So the pixel will be automatic. Like if they see your Dubb video, it will drop that cookie on their browser. If they click your Dubb button, it would be the same thing. When they would click it, it would take them immediately to the sign up page with your stuff there attached. So both automatic and manual. I encourage the manual way because it's more direct. It's more, they're like subconsciously they're taking that action, right? They're okay, I'm going to click the sign up button versus like, I'll go check it out on my own. So I'd always encourage you guys to use that direct CTA button with your link there. Also, it, will drive them directly to the sign up versus, maybe the homepage where they can get bounce around and then maybe they don't sign up right away. So the more direct you drive the sign up, the less chance of them losing that conversion. It is last touch attribution. So like, let's say if you send a Dubb video, they don't sign up right away, and then a week later they see somebody else's Dubb video, it would be the affiliate who last touched them. So the shorter we can get them from click to sign up, the better. So I would encourage the CTA button whenever possible, but both are available. Keith Morrison needs a Dubb polo. All right, well, Ruben, I think we're working on some merch, right, or something?
Yeah, we got merch in the pipeline. Stay tuned on that.
Okay. Very cool. Lynn, where can we find the Dubb logo and PNG to add to marketing for webinars, etc.? That I believe is in the dashboard, right, Ruben? Let me see here. I keep asking him. I want to have it in front of me here. So I guess not yet. Link, embed code. All right. Well, I know one place you can get the Dubb logo would be just on the site. Anywhere on the site, just right mouse click, save as.
Actually, we have a specific folder, dubb.com/content.
All right, we should have this link in the dashboard
I
there.
think it's there actually. I think it's
Is it? I did
it's in
see
the
it. I did see something there, right?
Yeah, it's
right
in the
here.
library. If you
Dubb
it's-
asset
it's-
library. Okay, I just
I
copied it to my
think
link.
that's what it is.
So I
yeah.
was looking at it, and this is the right link, guys. Dubb.com/ or the content one right here. So just like Ruben just mentioned, this is a Google Drive link. All this information is available. Banners, logos, demo videos, all kinds of really cool stuff right there in your Dubb asset library. So all those promises of putting the stuff available for you guys, it's already there. Promise fulfilled. Okay. Next question here. Annual payments, early cancellations. How are chargebacks handled related to commissions? So we do what's called prorated refunds if we do any type of cancellation for annual payments. If they've earned or are eligible for prorated refund, then that may be the situation. Are we, and then I think we're just applying a credit to a debit to the affiliate account, right? In a chargeback situation.
Right.
Yeah, so it'll be applied as a debit to the accounts. Look, let's say you have $100 pending commission, and then that $100 was already paid out to you via annual, and then that person canceled or whatever happened there, and the funds were withdrawn and charged back. Then you would potentially have a $100 debit on the account. So you wouldn't be held liable to pay it back immediately, but any commissions that you would earn would be debited toward that chargeback. So good question there, Keith, to clarify. Thank you guys so much for attending. We love you, and we're here to support you. Reach out to me if you need anything at all, okay? Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Darius.